Dish with Dallas. Oh my God. Hey. So, listen. I decided since the holidays are coming along right now, I said, you know what? I'm not going to shop online. I'm going to actually do it the old fashioned way. I'm going to go to the mall in Atlanta. When I get to the mall, I had to park 2 miles, 14 blocks, and 792 feet away from the mall. I had to call an Uber just to get to the mall. Because Atlanta is open, and when I say open, wide the fuck open, okay? But so I get in the mall, and it's so many people that are in there. But I was picking up a few things and, shopping and hustling and bustling and trying to get through here and get that. And I decided, you know what? I'm tired. I finished my shopping and I got done. So, but next time I will tell you because of being the pandemic and I don't have anybody else to shop for. But trust you me, in a pandemic, I'm not going to go shopping. I guess I will give Jeff a little bit more money because that was just chaotic. Okay, Atlanta, open. All right, we have a great show here for you guys in Atlanta. Today we have none other than the king himself, Terrance Davidson, who is featured on Netflix along with me. So yes, absolutely. Join us, stick and stay with The Dish with Dallas. Welcome back to The Dish with Dallas, where we have the incredible artist himself, the king of hair himself, none other than Terrance Davidson. What's up, man?
Nothing.
Oh, come on now. Where that energy at, man? What's up?
What's up? No, I'm just playing. Wait. No, it ain't even morning no more. It's afternoon.
It's afternoon.
But I get up early, so yeah, I'm still hype. I'm excited.
Yeah, because you get up early in the morning. Because when I'm up in the morning, you up in the morning. I see you doing stuff early.
I have to. I think it's a routine for anyone. Business-wise, I mean, people don't even understand how powerful social media is, where you can literally wake up and work from your phone.
Absolutely.
And you're not just jumping on social media, but you're literally posting and promoting. Like me, I'm just promoting. So that's what I have to do.
You are.
I can't just lay there and not do nothing. I'll be
and
mad
you
if I
walking
don't.
your dog also.
That's a whole job.
That's a whole nother life right there when you walking your dog also.
Yep. I mean, it's daily routine.
Cool.
I want to switch it up for a minute, but.
Okay. Well, before you switch it up, tell the audience, again, this is a hair talk show, so tell the audience, they already know who you are, but tell the audience who you are. Tell them who the Terrance is. I know who Terrance is because I know you. But act like I don't know you, and then we're just talking. Yeah.
I hate that question. I do, because it's like, I don't know, I guess explaining to people who I am. The guy who was responsible for the crazy Nicki Minaj wigs. And it's crazy because that always has to come out first when that's not how I started.
Right.
I literally started with the guy who did the blonde bang for Remy Ma, the long straight hair for Trina. And I got that piggybacked off of, as far as Trina with Trey Major. But,
yeah.
The Patti LaBelle's, Jennifer Hudson's. Like, I've done them so many before. But the impact got crazy when I did the whole Nicki era. So maybe that's what it is that people, can relate to. And sometimes I wonder, should I still let that stick with me in my life? Like people who still have a hit song, let's say Trina has Pull Over. Every club you go to, you hear Pull Over, no matter how, no matter.
I start hearing it in my head.
No matter how many years the song or how old the song is, can we do that as hairstylists? Like, can I say, this is the guy who's, created the whole Nicki Minaj hair. Is it a problem for me to still do this and say this years down the line?
Absolutely.
That's my issue. Like, that's where I'm at in life with that. Like,
but
I hate when people be like, or either that's where they stick me with that type of hair. Like, I could do all type of hair.
I've seen it. The key word is king. That's why I scream king. You know you are the king. Everybody knows you are the king. I'm glad you talked about the Remy Ma bang because Bro, I remember the blonde bang.
Oh my God.
Baby,
And it
that
has to be
was
right on her.
and it was so perfect on
She
her.
don't worry because she'll make sure it's perfect for her to get out that chair. That's my sister. I
I
love
love
me
her.
some Remy. I
I
love
love her.
Remy.
I love her. But yeah, she is direct. Very, very direct.
Yeah.
And then of course I remember the Trina. I remember the lace front on Trina that was the blonde lace
Yeah.
front before even lace front was
I
a
think that
thing.
that era when the whole piggyback lace front probably came from me watching Trey Major or
Mhm.
either Kim Kibble doing Beyonce. Those are the only two people that I knew as the lace front situation. And when Trey Major was doing Mary J. Blige, I was like, oh, we got to do this. So when I was doing Trina,
I remember Trey Major. Yes. Oh my God.
love Trey.
Yes.
But that's really where I got the lace front from Trey. Like when he was doing them on Mary. It's like people tend to forget, or either they don't do their research or homework to know,
There you go.
this is nothing new what we're doing now. Only thing they knew they're doing is plucking, which me personally, I do and I don't like it. I get it when you thin it out, but I get it. I just can't deal with a lot of the stuff that comes with the plucking or whatever. But
Right.
back in the era of Trina, it was just putting that lace wig on and looking natural from the scalp. Nikki too.
Listen, I thought for a minute, I mean, I'm talking about for a slick minute, whatever that Trina video was when they were all in bathing suits, even though Trina did a lot of bathing suits videos, but it was one of those blonde, flat wigs that you did on her. And I was like, oh my God, Trina hair is fire. Like, did she just color her hair? Like, did Terrance just lay that color in? And it wasn't until later that when you said it was a lace front, I was like, but
I
damn, you
wonder what
fooled me.
video that was.
I gotta remember. It was such a pretty. It was filmed in Miami, of course, but it
All
was
of them.
such a beautiful catalog of hair and women dancing and having a good time and their hair, makeup, and I thought Trina looked amazing
I wonder
in
what
this.
video that was.
She had great makeup. The straight. It was straight and it was long and it was fire. And I was like, okay,
Right.
Terrance just killed her. Okay,
I used to
murdered
love
her
working with
head
her.
at that point. But yeah, before people were even saying, and you made a great point when you say, they go, oh well, lace fronts are new in the game. No, no, no,
Not even.
no, not even. It's been happening at
Mhm.
that point. But to answer your question, and I did answer it, but I'm going to answer it again, and that is, yes, you can say that. Like whenever, pull over that tooth that. Anytime they come on, I'm ready.
Right.
And I know the song. I'm ready. So
That's
it's
how
the
I
same thing
feel.
as hair artists. Yes, you can say that, and yes, that's what you are. You're known for so many things that you've done, but you're so known for those amazing wigs you did on
I know.
her. Amazing.
I know.
Split in half. My favorite is oh God, I can't think of the song, but pull up, but it's something with P Diddy or whatever. She had that
Oh,
blue curly,
came up in it, but yeah, I Kill a Queen,
and
the
she's in the
Alexander
car
McQueen,
with
the
them.
Wrist Bowl.
I
Yeah,
said,
got the Jimmy Jimmy.
oh
Yeah,
my gosh,
that's actually one of my favorite songs. Hello, good morning.
that's my favorite. Man, I see
That's
that one.
one of my favorite
Hello,
songs.
good morning,
It'll get you popping.
and when she's bopping and them curls are doing that right there, I said, okay, Terrance, I'm ready to throw a shoe at you because that was just it was great. It was
That's
great work.
crazy.
It was great, and you always do great work. And I'm glad we're talking about that. With that, but you're not known just for that. You can do everything. Like I've not seen you not be able to do nothing. I've seen you do everything, which is how did that happen? How are you able to do so many different things? How are you so creative in that head?
With what? I don't know. That's crazy you said that to me because I just keep coming up with stuff. This week was, I'll be 50 Sunday. So
Wait, hold on. Look at God. Look how good this man look right here. He is 50 coming up, and he look like he's 29. Okay, and here I am. Tell people I'm 29. I look like I'm 75. But anyway, go ahead.
how old are you?
29.
See, I don't mind the 50, but
You
you
just
know what
tried
it
me,
is?
but okay.
I'm just trying to say that I think for the past few weeks, like even yesterday, or either was it the day before yesterday, I was walking my dog, and I was just crying while walking my dog, and I was just like, it's crazy to me because I don't know where I'm supposed to be at in life right now, and I cannot be the only one that's 50 years old and just saying that as far as
Mm.
Is it the number that I'm scared of, or I really don't know.
Mm.
It's really, really hard for me. And one thing I've thought about, like, what am I gonna do for my birthday, because the pandemic is going
Right,
on,
right,
and then there's just nobody's making money, and it's Christmas time.
right,
So
right.
my birthday is after Christmas, but
Hmm.
before New Year's. So who's gonna win? Christmas and New Year's, because my birthday is not gonna win. It's like no one planned nothing. I don't have nothing to do for my birthday. I was like, what are we gonna do? And it's just weird to me. So I just was like, what am I gonna do? But when I was walking yesterday and I thought about it, I was like, I'm just gonna and the reason I got the idea from watching Ming Lee in front of
Hmm.
it was a post. She was in front of all the Black Hair Sophisticates magazines.
Hmm. Hmm.
All the covers was on the wall, and she was right there in the middle of it, and the covers was on the floor. I said, I'm gonna do all my covers, all of my work for the 50 years of my life that I've done. This is what I've accomplished, because my mother had to break it down to me. She was like, "You've done a lot." She said, "I'm sitting here." She called me yesterday. She's like, "I actually looked back and saw all of these souvenirs that you was bringing me and my aunt." She said, every state or country you went in, you would bring us souvenirs. She's like, you've been everywhere. She's like, I've only been
Everywhere,
from Jersey to Atlanta. She's like, you've been everywhere.
everywhere.
She's like, you've done it in your years, and you can celebrate that of being 50. And I thought about that. And when I thought about what she said to me, it made me think about putting all my accomplishments on a wall
Mm.
in a corner. It'll be on this wall, and on the floor. And I'm just sit in the middle of it. And I was going to say, something about, I was going to actually sit there naked, but only you can see is my back and the towel,
Come on, nakedness.
because I just felt like you can take everything away from me, but you can't take away what I've accomplished in my 50 years of my life.
No, and what I will add to that is you're gonna need more than a wall on the floor and another wall.
I know, but
You gonna need
you're
more
right.
than that, sir, because that won't
I'm gonna just
handle
make it a
all your
collage
stuff.
of stuff, and I was just like, you have to figure it out. But I feel like that is what I want for my birthday.
Oh wow.
And I was like, 50 years, I can celebrate myself. And I said that maybe in August I'll do a birthday party for myself, because of so much going on right now. In August I'll do it in New Orleans. If they doing them, I know the hair show's in New Orleans, but my brother's birthday is in August anyway. So I just celebrate their birthday and my birthday together at a big party.
Let's talk about those trophies and how you are known as the king of hair. Let's talk about these hair battle competitions. That's where you got that king title from, as being that competition, if I'm not mistaken, winning all those competitions.
I think it was the fans that were like, they would just say that to me, say that to me, say that to me. When I was working with Nikki, and they used to be like, "Oh, you're the king of hell, you're the king." So I just took the title and kept it. But then it also included into the Bronner brothers, because they were saying it too, saying the king of hell. But then they say it about other people too. So I ain't even want to say
Well,
no names, but I'm just saying in general. Like, I mean, it is what it is. Um,
I like how you said that too. They say about other people, but
yeah,
it is
I
what it is.
I just I've earned it, and I
Rightfully so.
again, I'm grateful for Bronner Brothers. I'm grateful for certain people that make moves and help, and work with me in my circle to get things done, especially my organization. Everybody working as a team. I just love people to get along and work, you know, accordingly, not against each other.
Right.
Competition is not me.
Right.
I would be competing against my own self if I'm in that ring, and that's just that. Right now, I'm gonna
Exactly.
mentor people to do it. I'm not even gonna compete anymore, so it doesn't even matter.
That is something that, as a mentor, being a mentor and having a mentee, that's bedrock. Having somebody that they can go to and get that type of raw talent from. And again, I've seen it over and over and over again. How I'm like, I don't know how he just did that, but okay, baby, work it out.
I'll figure it out.
You were on something. He was on the Netflix, baby. He was on a Netflix, what is called Netflix series, docuseries. It's called We Are the Champions, and you are one of
love the
the
name.
contestants who they followed around, which was a great, great show. So tell me what you felt about that.
Which do you want to hear?
Anything,
No,
all of
I'm
it.
just playing.
Tell it, every bit of it.
I actually felt great and honored, because Bronner Brothers always call me. They always call me for something. Erica always calls me. I'm
Yeah,
sure
yeah.
to Mr. Bronner and I love Miss Stephanie.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Oh my God. And she's
Yeah.
she's a sister from another life. I swear we're related.
Yeah, I love her.
Yeah.
Her energy is great.
It is.
But when they do call, I'll accept it and I'll do it. Depending on what it is, I'm the type of person, I'll be like, okay, so it's a fantasy, because the last time I ever competed in fantasy, my son wasn't even born.
Mm.
Mind you, he's 26. So I haven't done fantasy in so many years to get up there, but then I forgot the hair battle. You have to do a fantasy look, but I never done the actual fantasy competition.
Right.
So that call made me realize I was like, well, should I do it or not? But I did it. And of course, I'm always flipping the rules a little bit when I compete. But my thing was, um, I like that it was for my brand, it was good promotion and it was cross promotion and it was on Netflix.
Yeah, yeah.
Netflix is big to me.
200 and something million viewers, followers, something like
I
that.
still
Yeah.
get people who hit me. Somebody hit me yesterday. Like people just randomly hit me, like I just seen the show. Thank God it can stay on Netflix and people can literally watch it over. Like I could still keep promoting it, and they'll watch it. But I mean, that was an episode I felt like should have been a TV show. Period. I feel like people don't see us in our light enough. So
Say that.
if people don't see us in our light enough,
Yes.
because
Yes.
if you literally watch us really put a whole show together, we'll have the utmost respect. I don't think we have enough respect in the game, and people don't literally catch what it takes behind the scenes. But a little of the whole Netflix thing, they did get enough, even when my model canceled and all this other stuff. But literally, like it takes a lot getting the people there, because New Orleans is gonna be hard.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
You're gonna have to get dancers. You're gonna have to get, but like you have to start now in order to be ready for August.
In order to be ready for August, even if you don't start now, you should have started. Because I know people who get ready a year in advance.
Trust me, I already got some good ideas for the guy that I'm mentoring, David. I pray everything goes through because I turned his name in. So I'm just excited about it, but I don't want it to be me. Like I don't want it to be on my mind every day because it's not me competing.
Right.
But to mentor someone,
it is you.
Basically. Because I want them to win.
Yeah, because what is it? The sheep smell like the shepherd. There you go. Now, when I say creating something, you've created a couple of things in your journey. You've created some products in your journey. So you have your hair company, right? Which you have your online hair company, what is the website to reach you at?
It's Kings and Queens. It's the Kings and Queens collection, which I came up with all of this as far as through the pandemic. But it's Kings and Queens, KINGZ, the letter N, and then Queens is QUEENZ LLC.com. So it's Kings and Queens with a Z at the end, and then the Instagram is Kings and Queens 20, and those are basically a hair growth serum that I've been using on my clients anyway for quite some time. I just don't put nothing out, and somebody was like, "You should just sell this," because I use it on my clients. But it all has all the natural ingredients that's really good for the hair. Like there's no, and me, I promote, but I also tell you what's in it because some people may be allergic to certain stuff.
Right.
But I like to show people what they're putting in their hair anyway. Right. So
you're a teacher. You're an educator. You're making sure that they're aware of everything.
It's so important.
Yeah, it's very important.
And then I got my glue, which I don't do the glue that everyone else is using. I have I want to say the acrylic type. It is, and
because you brought some in here, and I want to pull it out so that the audience can see. So I want to be able to, and I'm going to show you also something else, guys, that we have.
But it's the acrylic kind. But I love this. Willa actually turned me on to these people for this glue.
I love these little bags.
I know I created that.
I love these little bags.
Everybody who orders the hair or I put it in there. But this glue is actually waterproof and it works. Like it literally, like I tested out on my hand, put the whole lace on my hand and put it underwater and pull it. It wouldn't come. So there's certain things that I want to be able to see to make happen. But this is definitely a great. I've been using it for a while. I've used it on Tamar when she performed in the BET Awards. Everybody kept saying, what kind of glue did I use? I was using it before I started
Hold on. Before you even go to the Tamar, when she was swinging her head like this right here in a circle. Okay, because everybody was asking, wait, what was that?
Everybody was that glue.
How was that stuff?
That's the glue.
Boom, there it is. You hear that? He just told you what the truth is, baby. Right there, okay?
Yeah. So, I mean, I've been I just started to retail those as far as the glue and the hair serum. And of course, I just make my wigs or get wigs and custom design my own wigs and just promote them.
Right. Because I was going to say, I noticed that a lot of your wigs are custom designed on your site. And so I look at it and I'm like, that ain't nothing but a Terrance cut. That ain't nothing but a Terrance color.
It's
you
just me
know,
sitting at home and creating.
and creating.
And I was like, I'm gonna sell it. Like I still have some I want to revamp and just go back and post them, and they sell quick.
You still have wigs that you've had for years, decades,
I
that you've done
probably
some stuff.
I do. I just keep them in there. Some of them I've gotten rid of. Some of them I still keep. Because they were iconic to me.
I have been in this man's house and see all his doggone wigs. Don't ever, ever, ever go to his house because you would want to steal every wig that he has in there because you're like, oh my God. Okay, and I remember this wig, and I remember that wig. You will have a blast, okay? But you have a whole lot of wigs you still just keep as in iconic ones, and
Yeah.
then where you're just creating at the house. That's so awesome.
I think I want my son to take those wigs too. If something, I better stop talking like that.
I know, because you're like, he over here talking like he getting ready to go. Bro,
I don't know why
be
I'll
here
just do that.
like she just turned 96. Cicely Tyson. You're
She
gonna be here
did.
forever.
And Trey did her hair. I saw it on his page.
I saw it. And I was like,
I swear I love me some Trey.
I was like, oh, she's so beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, you're gonna be here forever. So you have a whole lot of great stuff. And again, we have learned who the who the Terrance Davidson is, really where it originated. Tell people where you were born, because most people think you were here, and then some people think you were in Jersey. So
no, I was born in Jersey, Somerville, New Jersey to be exact. And I literally stayed in Jersey till I was in the 3rd grade. My mother decided to move to Atlanta. We got on the train and we came down to Atlanta. We stayed with my aunt and we was there until I stayed in Atlanta until I was in the 8th, 9th grade.
mm-hmm.
I moved back to Jersey and stayed with my grandmother until I graduated in 90. Then when I graduated in 90, I moved back to Atlanta and I stayed in Atlanta, started doing hair and everything. And it just went uphill from there as far as me deciding to move back to New York and doing hair. Once the World Trade Center happened, that's when I moved back to New York.
Right.
Started working with celebrities. And then when Nikki came out, I moved back to Atlanta because she lived in Atlanta.
Mm-hmm.
So I've been in Atlanta ever since she's been, moved here when I first started working with her.
Right.
And I've just been here, but I've just been traveling back and forth more than anything.
Right. And you have such a huge list of people that you've worked with, from shows, from artists. A lot of artists are musical artists because that's more what
I love.
What you love.
I realize that I relate through music. I love it.
Yeah, a lot of it is through those music artists. So, final question that I want to ask you is that out of all of those many artists that you've worked with, which one would you say was either a challenge or that was your? And again, you've made relationships with plenty of them. Not saying it's your best, but which one that comes to mind to say, you know what, that one right there, that artist right there. Because you've done from Patti LaBelle to the Gladys to the Jennifer you've done it all, baby.
I've never done Gladys, but I've done.
I thought you had done Gladys.
No, Patty's the only one in that type of era that I've ever worked with, as far as them. Patty and there's Miss Pat. I don't know.
I was going to say.
Miss Pat.
Miss Patty.
It's the thing. People ask me that question all the time, but the thing is that each one of those artists are something dear to me differently.
Yeah.
And I can't explain which one is the best, but I can tell you, to me, which one is the best is definitely Remy.
I was getting ready to say, look, I was getting ready to say, because I was like, I've seen the reaction. And
I've been to the point, with her. It's Remy. It's Remy.
It's Remy.
She's always been there for me. We're like brother and sister. We argue, we do whatever, but I love Remy because she knows me and I know her, and
she's so real.
She is. There's a heart in the inside of that girl that people do not know or see, and I just love that girl. I don't know what it is, but child, I love me some Remy. I really, really do. And it's the growth process that I've had from her, because I met Remy when I moved to New York. When the World Trade Center happened, it was that year. That was 9/11.
9/11.
So I met Remy around 2011 or 2012.
Oh wow.
It might have been 2012, around that era, because I did the Lean Back video for her. But I met her then. But I love Rem. Like, she's just like my sister. I have the Trina where I see Trina or whatever, because those are the ones who I've started with at the beginning.
Yeah.
The Little Mo's, it's all of them.
Oh yeah.
But Remy has just been with me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just weird and it's hard to say. Like, I like to fly to New York. Like, the reason why I say it because she's the one I spend time with. And Jennifer Hudson I talk to on the phone, or we go back and forth in the text about stuff. We talk, but we really keep in contact with them. I love her. She's always, congratulating me on things that I've done or whatever I'm doing. But
Right.
like I said with Remy, it's like I fly to New York and we would sit in the house and watch movies. Like, that's the type of relationship we have where we will get food from somewhere. We'll sit in the house and we will watch at least 5 movies.
Yeah.
Maybe,
Yeah.
well, maybe 2 or 3. But we will watch a show until we watch the whole season. Like, that's just what we binge watch. We watch TV and we watch movies. We can't wait to watch a movie to come out so we can go to the movie theater. It's just that type of person with Remy. So.
Well, again, being around you and having, seeing that interaction, and again, knowing people, and you have great interactions with all of your artists that you've worked with, and built great relationships with all of your artists. But being able to see that, and it's just something. You know how you can tell the energy, how it bounces off someone.
Yeah.
That's why I was going to say her. And if you didn't say her, I was going to say, well, in my mind, that's what I see, because
always Remy.
The energy just bounces off, and it's so awesome to see it. So awesome to see it. So I mean, listen, you got so much stuff that's going on, right? So many things that's happening. We can talk all day, freaking long about it, but we still have to remember we have a show. So guys, we're gonna take a break, and when we come back, we're going to go right into what's the tea. So stick and stay with us, and we're gonna find out what the tea is on The Dish with Dallas.
I don't know the tea. I'm just saying.
Presto! Watch me how I do it now. Presto!
Welcome back to The Dish with Dallas, and it is time for What's the Tea, baby? So we find what's current right now, what's happening, and we serve you some tea, and it's piping hot. So today, Terrance.
My tea got cold. Dear.
Today, we want to talk about something that's kind of showing on the internet, where we're seeing. Allegedly, there was a fight in Walmart. And with this fight in Walmart, it was 2 women. I don't know if you've seen it or not, but it was 2 women. And allegedly, it's supposed to be over a PS5. And someone was recording it. And in the process of them recording it, woman with long braids was popping off at the mouth with another customer. And whatever allegedly sounded off between them, somebody tried to jump in and save it. It went on for a few moments, and next thing you know, boom, it was over. And they was scrapping and fighting, and the young girl, I guess, I don't know, allegedly young girl, the smaller girl, was stomping on the other girl's
I seen it, the
face.
hip. I was like, that was crazy. Because at first when I seen the girl laying there, maybe she went unconscious for a minute because she did wake up at the end. But she laid there like, well, damn, she didn't even move. I thought she just knocked her out. But my opinion of that is that we always get caught on camera fighting. It's so bad. I'm a fighter too, but I'm trying not to be. So I don't be liking to do all of that.
Well,
but
I mean, that's what I was gonna say. Now, if that was happening with you, would you?
I'd probably be one of the people fighting too, because I just know myself, and my anger is so bad that even when I'm with my son, his is worse than mine.
Oh.
So I've been places with him where
love him.
I'm like, I remember one time we was at the movies and my son was like, don't worry about it, Pops. He's like, and I was like, what? And I was like, he's like, just sit right here. And the dude was just talking so much junk. We was sitting down. My son just stood up and told me, don't get up. And I was like, what? So I get it because of our tempers. But I was looking at the video with the 2 ladies and I'm like, there's a dude basically orchestrating the whole fight. Like, don't get in it. Don't touch them. Like, it was one of the girl who beat the girl up. It was evidently her boyfriend or whoever he was.
Allegedly.
But,
Allegedly her boyfriend.
well, I hope that was her man.
I would
or her
hope
best
so.
friend, one or the other, but I feel like it was the man. So I just feel like it shouldn't have never escalated to that.
Yeah.
There in Walmart, and it's me, I'm a holiday person. But I don't think it should have escalated to that in public like that, because we have enough dealing with fights now. Why should we be fighting each other at this point? And y'all are in the store
Piping
over
hot.
a game, but I knew that was going to happen. As far as allegedly the PS thing, I know that was going to happen in the store. Like, what is the problem with that? And something else. I don't know if you've seen it in Lennox when the dude
Yeah.
got jumped. They tried to rob him in the mall. I literally looked at the camera and I seen whoever the person was on top of the escalator, the view that they had of the dude going to the ground, going in his pocket, and he just started shooting. I'm saying, I be walking in that mall, and right where they walk at, you walk up and down that thing.
You walk right on.
Anyone could have walked by because he just started shooting.
Yeah.
He didn't even look. And I'm like, I know he was protecting himself, but he could have easily killed or harmed an innocent person walking by. And the people they must have been fighting for a while because it was enough time for that person to pull out their camera because the dude was already on the ground. So when they pulled out the camera, I seen the dude was already on the ground, and you just see him reach out, and you can hear the gun click back. You heard it say click, click, and he shot at them.
See, Terrance brought up some OT. See, he liked to bring piping tea of other stuff as well.
Yeah.
He brought up all kind of
I
tea.
was like, this mall stuff is crazy. It's like,
It is.
I don't like
It
the whole
is.
shopping thing, and online is even worse. But I mean, because you have to
Shopping.
wait for it. So it's like, what are we getting at, and what are we doing? Like, we're getting it kind of confused at this point with, who we are.
And just for my view of what I saw, I don't care how angry I am. And even though I love UFC and MMA and I love watching it, even though I can't afford to get in the front row like that. But anyway, I love seeing it. But as a human, I just can't see myself stomping on somebody's face. I don't care how angry I am.
I can.
I do. Didn't I tell you it was gonna be piping hot? This one said I can't.
Because it's the anger, and to be clear, and I'm
please be clear all the way.
No, because when you asked me to come to the show to be a guest, and you told me who to come with, I felt like that was going to happen. And I'm just going
Tea is coming out my nose, people.
No. Because but what I did was, then I just tell you that I'm trying to not do that no more because I know my anger, and I know for a fact what I was hearing and what was said only through social media, or that if I was to see this person, it's like I would be so boiling hot that I don't even want it to get there. Like, let's just not be in the same room together because I don't think it's worth it.
No.
I honestly don't. And I feel like we're two great people. We've done great things in our career and our life, but why fight?
Right.
And I know that I will.
Right. Listen, all I know is you just said, I'm laughing at two pieces here, is you said, oh, I can see myself stomping on somebody's face. Terrance, you wear a size 12, okay? One.
But I mean.
And then the fact that you go, when you asked me to do the other thing. Yeah.
So. When you're mad, and that's only because I thought about the other thing, is because it wasn't about stopping him or nothing like that. It was about my anger, and everything that I would think about is what they said about me or what I've heard or what they've done.
Right.
And I felt like we was cool at one point to where we was talking on the phone, or we wanted to do this together. We wanted to uplift people. But where did that go to during those situations? Like, I felt like I was being cut short a lot of things that was going on. And I felt like people were involved and wasn't telling me what's going on. And I don't understand why people would do that to me. I don't do that to nobody.
Right.
I try to make people work together.
Somebody
actually asked me from my team, can they be in something that they were doing? I was like, do it. That's you. Build your brand. Do whatever you want to do.
Right.
But I felt like I was supposed to have been a part of that. And I felt like they took that away from me because we were all supposed to get a percentage from them ticket sales. And I got cut out of the whole deal. No one tells the whole situation. So I let that be. I let New Orleans be what New Orleans is going to be. I just said I don't want to be around this person, and I don't want, because all of a sudden, I mean, it's something that we spoke about. Then next thing you know, it's something between you and the other people. Now I'm not a part of it no more. Like, why people cut me out of ideas that I felt like I've given to them, or either said let's do together, and then it was like, oh, they've been doing it, and it's cool, that's fine. But then it gets worse when other people start getting involved, and then they start repeating stuff, or they saying the wrong thing, or this person said that, or no, they was never a good person. I'd be like, I always give people the benefit of a doubt.
You do.
I really do.
You do.
And I was like, I don't want it to lead to an argument, because when I argue, I get so heated, all I want to do is fight. And I know me. So it's like, let me just not be around it.
Right.
And I cut it short by just saying, I don't even want that energy. When you asked me that, I said, I don't want that energy or that vibe.
Right.
Because I knew what it was going to go to.
And you immediately told me, no.
Because I just didn't want it to turn into that.
Not getting ready to do that.
I would respect that person enough to let them be and let us fall apart. And we just walked. Because I think when I seen them in New Orleans, they didn't speak to me at the hair show or something.
Oh, wow.
On the floor. They spoke to me at the competition. And to me, stuff still didn't really add up. It was cool. I just felt like I didn't want to keep talking about the stuff like that. But I know that I had a lot of respect for that person. And I thought they were a great individual until all of this started happening to me.
Right.
And I was like, I never did nothing to this person. Everybody had a different story. And the best way what I was always taught was to just walk away and don't be bothered with it because it's going to get worse.
Right.
And I don't want it to get worse. It's not worth it.
Right.
So.
Well, you still have a lot of respect because the respect is that you're saying, nope, I don't want to do that because I know who I am and I know what I've been through. And if I come to sit there on the show with Dallas with this.
Yeah, all this shit will be everywhere. I'm just saying. Because I know I want to just, I don't like all of that. And I feel like when somebody say the wrong thing, my bad. And I'm not paying for no equipment, just so y'all know. But I'm just saying in general that I don't mind. And maybe one day we could have a conversation, but I don't think we're going to have one no time soon. Because I don't think everything is still being said correctly. So
yeah. Listen, this is why we're friends. Because when you said all this shit, right? Be toe up. That's something that I would say. All this shit to be toe up right here. But I mean,
so they got me when they called me Popeye. So but how you not gonna call me Popeye? You gonna say you're not talking about me, but you know you are. You know what I'm saying? Like it's little stuff like that.
Little stuff like that.
That can just doesn't make sense to me. Like you literally said this and you posted it on your page and you talking about me, but you saying you not. Like it's just something like. I know how people are. Like, just be one. I'm 100.
You 100.
If I'm gonna say you, I'm
you
gonna say
100. If anything, I know you are 100.
And I don't want it to escalate to that because it's not worth it. I'd rather just keep cool with this person and walk by. We don't have to speak.
Gotcha.
Because you got to remember, people look up to both of us.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
So I be trying to not do all of that other stuff no more. For real. So I'd rather just be cool and try to, I don't want to be seen in that light no more.
Right.
It is what it is. I mean, they already say I always cuss people out. Derek J tells me that all the time. But it's like, I don't think it's cussing people out. I think it's speaking your mind.
Speaking your mind.
That's me.
Speaking your mind.
My mind.
Well,
it might not be right to do it, but I just, if I don't do it, I would be mad at myself for not telling you how I felt.
Right. So why would you put yourself in that situation? So typical Terrance, which I love Terrance, is that he took tea and gave us 3 piping hot teas today.
Oh.
We were only supposed to do 1 piping hot tea, and he went to 3 piping hot tea. We talked about the incident in the alleged Walmart, and then we moved to the incident at the Lennox mall situation.
Oh, yeah.
And then we went to the situation of our Netflix. And baby, he wrapped it all up and said it pretty. And then followed up with saying it out of toe up all this shit up in here. Okay. It is, again, so awesome to hang out with this guy and to be able to talk tea. So when we come back, we'll come back with our fun game that we have, which is our dessert, which is the Find and Go Seek on the Dish with Dallas. So stick and stay. All right, guys, we are back with the Dish with Dallas, and we're ready to serve up some dessert. And y'all already know what dessert is. It is our fun game that's called Find and Go Seek. 2 pounds of washing powder, 2 pounds of soap. Who ain't ready? Holla, Billy Goat, Billy Goat. So what this game is, guys, is that we go live with our guest on their Instagram. And when we go live on their Instagram, we give you a scavenger hunt where you have to look for something on our Instagram. So the rules are, you're going to have to look for something on our last 6 posts, sometimes 9 posts. We give you a hint what to look for, and then you have to go to the DM, my DMs, and send in that answer. We're live right now, and when you send that answer in, you win. So here's what you win today. We are giving you, boom, lashes lashes. You like, when is he gonna get on there? All right, so on the live right now on Terrance Instagram, we are giving away these lashes. So for mine, you have to go to my DM, guys. You have to go into my DM and actually send this because we're looking at it right now. There is a woman that's on my Instagram that she is a host of a very popular show. And if you could just tell me one of those shows, there's a couple of shows she's on and she does, but if you could just tell me one of those shows that she's on, you can get those eyelashes. So the first person. So we're waiting. Go ahead right now. Ah, Yaya, what's up? Hey, so Yaya, you just picked up a set of lashes, baby. All right, Terrance, tell me what's your, scavenger hunt that you're gonna do.
Um. Okay, so they have to go on my page. It's crazy that Yaya, she just said that we were her two favorite people. And she just won. Well, congratulations, Yaya. You won from your two favorite
Congratulations,
people.
Yaya.
What does the artist within my last 6 posts, there's an artist in there. What does that artist have on? And you have to DM her. Not me, because I just seen Yaya DM me. Don't DM me. DM
Yaya,
Dallas.
baby, you trying to get all the gifts, baby. You trying to get all the gifts.
All I seen was the line go down and said Yaya.
Yeah,
Jonathan, how you gonna ask me to enter? Yeah.
Gabrielle.
I need to do giveaways more often.
She said a python. Boom, you got it. That is it. You said a python. So Gabby, do me a favor. Go ahead and put your address into the DM so that we can have it, so that we can send this out to you today. You guys, it is so awesome to play this wonderful find and go seek game with you guys. Again, it's 2 pounds of wash powder, 2 pounds soap. Who ain't ready to holla Billy Goat? It is a fun little game that we like to play, that we give you a great, great gift from the Dish with Dallas, and also a wonderful idea hanging out with our guests. So guys, we're gonna chime off and come back to the show because we're actually live right now. So, all right, that is the Dish with Dallas, guys. Next, we have our after dinner mint. We're gonna wrap it up with our awesome guest, Terrance Davidson. So stick and stay with us with the Dish with Dallas.
Hey, what's up, and welcome to Private Label Extensions. I'm Angela Yee, and we are here in Detroit on 8 Mile and DeQuinder, where we have all of your hair needs. Let's take a look around. So I know it's been really hard to find certain items, but we have everything here. For instance, this 20-inch body wave HD closure. You know how hard this is to get. We got it. Also, lip stains and lip colors. So we have gloss, we have lipstick, and what I love about this is we have all different shades. And ladies, don't forget, if you need lashes, we have those too. Look at these 3D mink lashes. All right, Detroit, Private Label really is a one-stop shop when it comes to all of your hair and beauty needs. Come see us. It's the one place you have to go.
Welcome back to the Dish with Dallas. We have had so much fun with this guy right here. I mean, we've got some tea. We got some real good tea. I mean,
Stop calling that the tea.
It was. We got some. We got a whole bunch of good tea. And then we ate so well. When I tell you, you served a meal to us today.
Well, I'm glad I did.
Served a meal, brother. I mean, you gave us a whole lot of great nuggets today.
Honesty is always the best way to go.
It is. And the audience definitely enjoyed you being here. So we always do our after dinner mint. So our after dinner mint is you kind of sharing with us, what do you got going on right now? What are you promoting right now? What's happening? So the audience can know where they can find you.
Well, they can find me on, it's hard. Well, I don't know why Instagram is always the first choice. Maybe because it's just hot right now. Because there was a MySpace, but
woo, he telling my age.
The real Terrance Davidson, which is D as in dog, A as in apple, real REAL Terrance TERRENCE. Davidson, Davidson. The real Terrance Davidson is where you can find me on social media as far as Instagram is concerned. Terrance Davidson on Facebook. Twitter, I cannot remember. I'm just telling the truth.
None of us can remember that Twitter sometimes.
I just never really get on that much. And then I have my products, which will be Kings and Queens 20 on Instagram. But my main thing that I have out right now, which I just launched a week ago, actually.
Wow.
I have a hoodie collection and it's called Meet the Norms. And when I say meet the norms, I'm meaning, the new norms. And I kind of created this during the pandemic when we were stuck in the house and really didn't have nothing to do, nowhere to go. I know that people always wear hoodies and I'm like, what can I do that I can promote? Because I've sold my dashikis and they did great online, social media. Like they really did well. They went viral. I wanted to create a hoodie collection. And this one literally is almost the concept of what took me to it was the Fat Albert Gang and Crooklyn. I kind of put them together.
My favorites.
And I spoke to somebody yesterday. And they were like, what is the, they was asking me yesterday, they was like, it kind of remind me of Fat Albert Gang. I said, that was my idea. I just looked up at him. I remember whoever it was standing above me. And I was like, that was my concept. I was like, I like the whole Fat Albert Gang, but I need to do the new age. So what I did was I took the idea of Crooklyn on the porch and I put characters that I created on the porch in this new town. And it's like everyone's last name is Norms.
Oh, wow.
So it's like Meet the Norms. So there's a scientist on there. His name is Labs Norms. There's a dancer on there. Her name is Two Live, but her last name is Norms. Then there's a hairstylist. Her name is Gigi Norms. Then there's a rapper. We call him Merk Neezy. Everybody's last name is Norms. Then there's PJ Norms. He's a basketball player. He wants to be a pro basketball player.
Oh, wow.
Then there is Nancy and Drew, if you get it.
I
the
got
lawyers. It. So it's Nancy with a Z and Drew's. I think it's Drew. I forgot how we spell it, but it's like Nancy Drew. What's remember that back in the day?
Yeah, way back in the day.
So I kind of flipped it and made it with the Z and like they're lawyers, but it's the whole Meet the Norms concept.
It sounds like a whole cartoon, kind of like, you
well,
know.
I did want it animated, so I got a guy to turn the actual photo, which I went back to someone I knew from high school who can draw. He drew the characters up for me and I told him what I wanted. I wanted to own the rights to my photo and everything else. Got that cleared away with him. Then I took the actual cartoon and took it to someone to get it animated and they made it into an animation. Then I went and got it into a video card for actually
Come on now.
my influencers and people like you that I would like to I forgot. Give you the gift. Meet the Norms.
What?
I forgot. It's a lot of heart and work put into this whole project. From just me thinking I want brown boxes because I want them like UPS. So when people get them, they're delivered to them. As far as my influencers now.
I thought it was sneakers. I really did. I'm like looking at it going, it's sneakers. So wait.
I don't know why. And I like brown. And then I got the little logo on here. This is actually the characters. So there's no Labs, right? The Labs is the main guy.
Oh, that's so cool.
He's always the main guy. But, I felt like there's 7 streams of income in here. 7 streams of income. And we, in our community, we know how to make money one way or the other. There's a rapper, there's a hairstylist, there's a dancer, there's a scientist, there's a basketball player, and there's 2 lawyers. We know how to make money one way or the other. We'll figure it out.
Resilient.
So this, as me giving you a gift, and I said, I pray that you can wear the extra large, because they run tight, but I wear a 2X and an extra large myself, so I'm sure you can wear it.
I can wear an extra large, but let's just pop this baby open and see. Wait, hold on.
That's the animation that I was
This is the animation?
Yeah, the video card.
Oh, this is so... Guys, you see this? And it talks! Oh my God. Okay, we're not going to go through this whole thing, but I need you guys to get this. So wait, hold on. And where can we get the
hoodie?
The hoodie.
That was one of my favorite colors too, as a matter of fact. It's peach. And you can get the hoodie at the Meet the Norms. Should be meetthenorms.com.
I love this.
And there's a link.
I love this.
Why is there a piece of hair on there though?
Because we're hairstylists. Hair's on everything.
Right. And what's crazy is that while I was doing this, my son actually did the heat press and...
Oh, it's something on the back as well. Look at this. You know how you always get, hoodies and you only have something in the front. So you got something in the back also. So I'm a norms now.
Right.
I'm a norms now. I wonder what norms I am on here out of the.
I don't know, but I have a new one coming out in January too. A new community.
A new community.
It'll be
so
our
this is
community.
one community, and then you're gonna have another 7
Yes,
stream
so
of
everybody.
community.
Yep. So I'm just
Oh, this
working
is
on
so
different
cool.
ones. I think it's important for everybody, you know.
I love. Wait, hold on. And then I didn't even see this. You got this
Yeah,
on
it's
the arm
sleeve,
too.
Yep.
Oh, see, I love this.
What's
I
it on the back?
love
Is
it.
it?
I love this.
Oh yeah, it's the heat press on the back too.
Yeah, I love. Thank you so much. So we can go online right now and purchase these right now, correct?
Yeah.
Perfect. So what is the website we get to go to?
Meet the Norms. It's meetthenorms.com.
Meetthenorms.com. So,
Norms is with the Z.
with a Z. So guys, please definitely jump on. I'm going to be wearing mine. I wish I can take off this stuff and wear mine right now. Probably going to wear it tomorrow. Because I do have another guest tomorrow on our show, and the next guest that I have on our show was a part of that tea, so I might just wear that.
Oh Lord! Oh no! I just thought about it.
I might just wear that one on there with that. No, kidding. But no, really, go online and support, first of all, this king, and I say young king right here, even though, he's older than me because I'm 29.
Oh my God!
Because, he tried me. Let's make sure we know he tried me when he said, how old are you? 29.
I was really asking.
I know you were. I know you were really asking, but I'm 29 and everybody know I hold to that. But anyway, please go to his website, pick up these sweatshirts. I saw them on his Instagram. The sweatshirts are so cool. I love it. He's right. Everyone is wearing sweatshirts. I love a great sweatshirt. I love a good hoodie to put on. It's so comfy. Put on with a jean jacket, a couple of jeans, nice, kick sneakers or whatever. I love that comfortable look. So thank you again for my gift.
Thank you for having me.
And thank you for being here, because that was just like, wow. Because I know you are straight busy. So yeah, give it up again for Terrance Davidson, guys. And thank you. That is our show. We are wrapping it up here with The Dish with Dallas. Hey, see you next time, guys. Bye.